Hey there, everybody. I just figured I'd give you an update to those of you who have actually been following along. Appreciate your guys' questions and comments and constructive criticism. I'll always take that, especially since I'm really kind of a new RGB builder. So it's never been one of my things. I've always just gone for straight up performance. But my younger buddies have bugged me to the point where I decided to say, hey, trust me, I know how to build. So anyway, I have this about 99% done with the exception of a few RGB converter cables, adapter cables that are coming from eBay to help me run these things all through iCue. As some of you have mentioned, because I have a multiple ecosystem, you know, NZXT, Aorus, Corsair, you know, it becomes kind of a pain in the butt in those Lian-Li cables. But with the right stuff, you can plug it all into iCue and run it all properly. It just has to be done right, and that's the way I plan to do it. I could have gone all Corsair, but I love Corsair, but not all of their products are the best in a market for what they're actually trying to do. Also, like some of you have mentioned, I do have an OCD too. The graphics card itself certainly does appear to be sagging. The interesting thing is, no matter what I do, if I push up on the end, it doesn't go anywhere. The actual plate itself is rock solid. So I'm not sure what I can do with this, though I do plan to replace this obviously as soon as I can get something like a 3090 in here. But at the same time, because I replaced the bottom two fans with QLs and the top two with ML RGB Pros, I might switch them to regular MLs because they have more static pressure than the RGB version, but really I don't need to. I was able to get now this GPU 2080 Ti. I locked it at 1.05 volts at 2.165 gigahertz and was able to rip off an entire series of benchmarks and stress tests, although it was a little bit unstable in control. So I now have it at 2.14 and it does not get above 49C. So it's pretty much good to go, and it makes me not real worried about upgrading at this point, as I'm able to lock pretty much every game, with maybe the exception of RDR2, with every whistle in 4K, with DLSS, with ray tracing, and not break a sweat to get to 60 FPS. In the end, though, I have a 120 hertz TV at 4K, so that is the plan. I did put the Corsair LS100 inside my case, which is a diffused RGB system. Thought it would look amazing. Unfortunately, it just doesn't look all that great when you put it up next to the QL fans with the diffused RGB. I ended up ripping it out and putting it on the back of my TV. I then ordered some inexpensive Fantech RGB neon strips, which I put all inside the case, wrapped around the fans, tried a bunch of different, I spent 6 hours, I think, trying different configurations with them. And in the end, I ripped those out. It just didn't look good. I may go with a 1 or 2 strips of LED in the top just to give it a little bit extra lighting. But otherwise, I think the look is done. Other than fixing a few of these cables on my cards at the bottom down here. To try to just get them out of the way as much. I got a SATA cable for that. But other than that, I think I'm pretty much done. At the same time, I do plan to do some of the colored effects that you guys requested, and we'll post them up here shortly. And once I get all the RGB cables together and have everything running proper, I'll probably do a follow-up review and post benchmarks and that kind of stuff, because this thing is killing it right now. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the description or in your posts. And I will do my best to answer them without being a dick. Goodbye. Thanks.